Time to hunt.
Right. Welcome back, Sir Maze. Hey, how you doing? Dr. Reed, I think you're lurking in there too. Welcome back, everybody. I got the game paused at the moment because I want to go over some things before we get started. So that's why there's not a lot of audio there. Sir Maze, rules for naming ships. It should have been in there. Let me see. Name a ship. Yeah, so basically just no profanity. You can name any one of the currently unnamed ships, and if no ship is available, I will keep a list in the request queue. I won't mark it as named until I find a name to name it. Ship naming is too cheap. You're not English. Oof. So I don't know how to describe it. Any curse words, any words that try to allude to certain body parts, yeah, bad things. 1K at least. You really think so? We'll see how it goes today, and then I'll agree. Or should I change it right now, Dr. Reed? Is that what you're saying? 1K. I'll go change it. Let's go change it. Add rewards. Dr. Reed says to make it more expensive. So we're going to do that. Since he came up with the idea anyway, he can have a say in that. And I should. I didn't get a chance to make it the right size. I got to make 3 different sizes for the icons for these things. So hopefully by next week I'll have the my new ship icon will be in there. There's one request already. Hindenburg. Okay. Let's pick one of these ships. Let's go with what was the Hindenburg? I remember it being it was an airship or a blimp that blew up. All right, the Hindenburg incident. But I can't remember what its purpose was. Yeah, the Hindenburg accident. I don't remember its purpose, though. What was its purpose? Klimkeberg. Yeah. It was quite the accident. All right, there's the ad incoming. Hopefully. So if I can get its purpose, I would like to try and name a ship that's of a similar purpose, if we can. It's a commercial passenger carrying rigid airship. Okay. Commercial passenger. I don't have any commercial passenger ships, so we'll go with the next best thing. And if you're okay with this, Sir Maze, we'll rename one of the Barbossas, one of my trade ships. We'll go with the one that's actively on a trade route. What do you think? Does that work for you? Yeah, it was just a German passenger ship, apparently. Pinovino, welcome to the stream over on YouTube. I don't get many YouTube viewers, so always happy to have new ones. It's 1,000 now. So, Sir Maze, you good with a trade ship? All right. There it is. We got it. I'm going to leave my little note there because that tells me where it's trading at. I already had one get shot down by a king. Hindenburg. And it's a Tater Trader, and that's the sectors it trades in. All right. We can mark that one as complete. All right. Tater Trader fleet. led by Hindenburg, a Barbarossa. Barbarossa. I'm just calling them Barbossas because that's easier. All right, so let's get down to business here. Over the weekend and part of last week, I played for a while to earn some money so that we could buy a few more ships for the fleet in order to retake Family Takur. What I have purchased, I've really only purchased one more ship, and I've completely outfitted my Chimeras. I now have a Tokyo, the Terran carrier. Let's go into its overview. Obviously, we're going with the travel drive. We got the Mark III shields on that. All around Mark IIIs, not many choices there. Mark II shields all the way around. Yes, your questions. Go and start typing them out while I'm going over this overview here. Turret groups. Based on where the turrets are at on the body, I have a mixture of bolts and beams. I tried to have like a good mix of bolts and beams on both port and starboard and dorsal and ventral sides of the ship. So it's fairly covered on all sides with the two different types of weapons. Would I say the Terran main guns are the best of the Boron? Personally, I prefer the Terran ones, especially on the Sin, because you can put two on one on the primary and put one on the secondary, and you can just sit there and fire the primary until it overheats and then switch over to the secondary. And by the time the secondary gets too hot, you can switch back to the primary. And I just find those to work out better, in my opinion. But yeah, Dr. Reed said Boron is good for what it does. But I'm Terran. It slows targets. Yeah. I did go maxed on software, defense drones, satellites, nav beacons, laser towers, Mark 1 and 2, and flares, of course. And then I split the crew almost even between service and Marines. Ships. Hangar space is for ships. So if you look down here at the bottom right now, you'll see number of M docks, number of F docks. That is just how many docks it has of each type, medium and small. And then M ship capacity and S ship capacity, that's how many it can store inside of it. So the carrier, of course, can store 40 small ships, has 18 small ship docks, and then 10 medium ships can be stored in one medium ship dock somewhere on the top, right there at the back. Yes, believe so, yep. And then this section right here above the dock section, the next section above that is the actual storage. So in this case, the carrier only has container storage, but then your miners and such will have liquid, solid, and condensate storage. And as goes to, why would you want to carrier? Because it's cool. The carrier, for whatever reason, programmed probably, controls a fleet better. Yeah, and the docks. So 18 docks. So what we'll do, I'm gonna do a flyby of the Tokyo in a little bit to show it off. Let me see here. Let me start guidance to it. So I have the Tokyo and Delilah Swan Song. They're en route right now to here. This is where we're gathering together, and then we're going to go through these sectors and get to Family Takur. So let's go ahead and undock.
Ascending.
Yeah, carriers have additional commands. They have all those landing pads, so you get to launch more at a time. Whereas with this, one of the problems I got with the Sin, if all the Sin's fighters are docked, and then I tell it to launch the fighters and go attack, it's launching one fighter at a time. And if those fighters immediately go out to attack, they're getting destroyed way too fast. So it's better to have, like, you launch 18 ships at once. Much better.
Docking aborted.
Docking aborted, there we go. It depends on the situation. Sometimes the small ship is better, sometimes the bigger ship is better. Autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
But in most cases, you are going to want some fighters. Especially, so like, anytime I've done a build where I didn't have the beams, I needed to have fighters to take out the other fighters. Because your large ships can't really handle small ships that well in some cases. Yeah, need big ships for station. Need big ships for Ks, honestly, and Is.
Entering system.
Because, I mean, you can take down a K with a bunch of small fighters.
Ship within sensor.
And if you're Dr. Reed, you know exactly how to build those fighters to take them out. But in my experiences, my small ships, like, I could take 100 small ships, go in to take out a K, and I lose half of them. Don't worry about it, just use more big ships. I don't understand that comment. What do you mean by that? And let's see here.
Entering system. The void.
"16 Chimeras with 4 blast mortars will kill a K faster than the Sin." Yeah, I believe it. I can't get blast mortars right now, though, because I'm hostile to Hop. I was trying to do that last week. And then I realized, oh no, I can't get them. So I just got Terran weapons on there right now. Let's also add this to the playlist real quick. Did I not put the right number on there? I may not have put the right number on it. Yeah, you'll need your own wharf to do what you're talking there, like mid-game, mass produce them. You'll want to have your own wharf. The railgun might be the strongest, but you really got to balance between fire rate and reload and cooldown and all that. And blast mortars, let me pull those up here. Here's the blast mortar. 443 megajoules, one of the largest damages I've seen. Only thing near that, I think, is the mass driver, was it? Might have been the mass driver. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at, that's insane numbers right there. And you get it, like Dr. Reed says, use the Chimera. The Chimera has 5 weapon slots. If you did put 5 of them on there. Now you do have heat buildup and the cooling rate are horrible, and you only got 0.43 rounds per second, so you're not shooting very fast. So that you wouldn't do this for dogfights. This is strictly to take out large ships and stations. That and then the Chimera is fast enough to avoid their weapons for the most part. Of course, I think Dr. Reed, you said 1 blast mortar, and then what was the other weapons you suggested with the blast mortar? Don't remember exactly.
Entering system. Getsufune.
Minigun things? Okay. And the Terran one that has... Oh, yeah, the... oh, what was it? Yeah, I've got one on my fighters. It is... Meson Stream. Things are crazy powerful, but they are very much a fire and wait 30 seconds or more for the cooldown. I think I named this video wrong today. Oh yeah, always use Mark II. Don't do anything less than Mark II. I just happened to click on the Mark I here. Yep, I didn't put the right number in the stream name. Make that 9. I don't use flak at all.
Entering system. Sol.
So let's go pull up the flak. That's not coming up. All right, let's see here. Argon. Now, I mean, I tend to use beams a lot because I prefer, my game playing style is I want accuracy over damage. I mean, it depends. I mean, so if I'm flying a big ship, then yes, I want anti-fighter, and then my main guns will be what I use to take out stations or whatever. So your main guns, you don't really have a choice. It's just you got the main gun on the sin. There's no different main guns you can get, really. And then all my turrets and everything are beams, and I got a couple of burst or bolters. So I don't use flak. I've never seen flak really work well. Let's go turrets. The flak is not showing up. Let's do that. There it is, flak turret. So, I mean, look at the damage. It's 55 megajoules. It's nothing. And your rate of fire is 1.5. So you're not putting out damage very quick at all. Yeah, beam and plasma is actually a really good one if you're building a ship for like its entire purpose is to take down stations and other large ships. Plasma is really good. Plasma turrets are amazing because then you can just sit there in orbit, but you still gotta have something that's going to protect it from the small ships, from fighters and drones. So it's either gonna have fighters with it, or it's gonna have other small to or medium to large support ships with it, with beams that are gonna be accurate enough to take out those fighters and drones. Yeah, unless the plasma hits the fighter head on, point blank range, the fighter's going to dodge the plasma easy. All right, so the flak range, effective range is 3 kilometers, and the bolt repeater is 4.8 kilometers. Let's look at the turret. Turret's 3.3. So the bolters have slightly longer range. Yeah, Piano, that's what everybody says, but it's not. Like, I've never had it work well. I used to use flak quite a bit, and it's just like I couldn't get anything done with it. I had to switch over to bolters. So yeah, Surmay's bolters has a slightly longer range, only by 0.3 kilometers. Yeah, Doctor, that's right. Friendly fire is a thing. Because flak is really, it's going to be like shotgunning. It's about +1 kilometer from Argon Turn Station. So yeah, I prefer the bolters over the flak, personally. Although, I mean, Pino is right. That's what flak is designed for, is to be anti-fighter. But I personally don't feel like it works the way it's supposed to.
Entering Venus.
All right. We're going to get up.
Fox.
And Fox is going to now dock and wait.
Hello.
I'm going to transfer to Velvet Thunder.
Autopilot.
Ask the Germans about flak. Yes,
Disentering
real
Mars.
life flak, amazing. I love real life flak. It works great. Does exactly what it's supposed to. I can't get it to do that in game.
Autopilot. Engaged.
If they had a proximity fuse, they would be really OP, but at the moment they explode on hit or at end of range. Let's see, when I just lose a send to small fighters, then I know something is wrong. What do you got outfitted on your Sin right now? That you're losing it to fighters. You got no lasers, no beams, no support fighters protecting it from fighters or anything? Well, I mean, it may not
Entering
necessarily be
Venus.
wrong. Nothing you don't have yet? Oh, you're just doing... Okay. So something to keep in mind is set your turret... you don't have the game yet? Oh, no. Get the game! So whenever you have a large ship, you're always going to have turret settings. So we'll look at my Sin here. Go to information and load out. So a lot of people, I've done this myself, I've had these set wrong. Now, right now I got them all set to attack all enemies, but there's defend, attack fighters, mining, etc. And they were, I mean, I knew that this was here, and I came and I set it to defend because I thought that would be better. And so it is depending on your situation.
Disengaged.
Other times, you actually want it to be on attack all enemies. Alright, so we're going to catch up to the Tokyo here and do a quick tour of it now that it's been constructed.
Bolo. Mineral. Tokyo.
You find support fighters a bit too much effort and micro managing. I can understand that. Don't have that PC yet. Oh no. Work on that. Yeah, you'll love it once you get it. All right, here we go. So first, we're going to take a look at the whole outside here. The medium dock that it has is right here. So this is where anything medium, my Falx, my Tagoba, I think, No, not Takoba. What is it? The Katana. The Katana is going to go there with Doc there. There it is. So all medium ships dock there, and then if they're docked, they can't shoot. So inside here, you can see here, if they're docked, they can. I'll have to test that again. Last time I tried it, it didn't work. I was only able to get it to work on... Oh. I'm going to have to teleport somewhere. Because that just... I've not seen it work. Not saying it can't happen, but I've not been able to make it happen. It did. It did. The ship started moving forward, and I wasn't moving forward enough, so I glitched into the wall. But here we are on the bridge of the Tokyo, so that's cool. It does not. The Osaka does not have M-docks. The Sin doesn't have M-docks. I think only the Tokyo does, as far as Terran ships go. You know, M ships fire if the guns are placed in the right spot.
Entering Mars.
Okay, maybe I wasn't placing them in the right spot then. All right, so let's have... Oh, where's Velvet Thunder? There it is. Let's assign it to follow. And then we're going to go to ship. We're going to get out. So here is the front of the Tokyo. This is the launch bay with 18 landing pads. You're launching 18 ships at a time. And it has entry at the back where we were at before we glitched into the wall. And then the front, you just fly straight out. Oh yeah, I like it. I've got 10 Terranized Chimeras in here. This, so if you're talking about where we're at right now, it's the Terran carrier, the Tokyo. And this right here, where I teleported to, is the Chimera. With
Chimera.
my split, I think it's split captain. Yep, it's always stationary. And it was sitting pretty still, but then it started moving because I have it on its way to Family Takur. Let's go back to the bridge. Right, let's see here. Ships, yep. Yeah, I think only X and L have M-docks as far as battleships go. Isn't the Ares better? Yeah, it's... So the Ares... The Chimera is going to be the faster ship. But the Ares is similar, I think, to the Quasar and the Gladius. It's a heavy fighter, so it's going to be a lot slower. It'll be good for like dog fights, but you're more likely to potentially get hit by large ship's weapons. Oh, true. I mean, if they're dead in a moment, who cares about speed? Sure, I agree with that. But I still like speed. I have a need for speed. Let's let's see. Tokyo has its orders to go. What is it waiting for? Oh, the ship's docking. All right. All right, we're going to go sit down here. It's not letting me. Why can't I? There we go. We're going to go to SATA. Get things moving along a little bit faster. So I'm struggling with my fleet composition here. The Tokyo doesn't have any escort ships yet. It's got its fighters. Now, I'm not attacking with just the Tokyo. I'm taking the Tokyo. I'm taking Delilah's Swan Song and her two Osakas. But do I merge the fleets? Because the Delilah Swan Song really... I still want that to be a flagship of a fleet. But the Tokyo should be a flagship of a fleet as well. Don't merge them. Lots of small fleets. Should I split off one of the Osakas and attach it to the Tokyo then? Until I have enough credits to buy another Osaka. Because I like the composition of Delilah's fleet. It's like one Sin and two Osakas has been really good. Except now I've got a huge mess of Xenon I got to clear out, so I need extra help. You have Osakas just for protection of the carrier. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Entering asteroid belt.
And then the Sin, got an ad incoming. The Sin with a couple of Osakas for strike groups. What has more M turrets? Which ship are you saying has more M turrets? Oh, the Sin. Okay, yeah.
Entering system. Getsofune.
Turret has the Sin's got two M turrets. So the Tokyo the carriers.
Permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Defense drone, defend, attack enemies, defend, missile. And then the defense supply, position defense, attack, intercept, bombardment, follow, and mimic. Not completely. The Xenon will always find a way to come back. You could go through, probably, and destroy every Xenon station in existence, take over their systems and everything else. But I think there's, like, they always still spawn back in somewhere. They don't spawn anymore? Is that in a recent update? I don't know. I've never seen anybody successfully completely eliminate them, though. I haven't seen it happen. I'm going to attempt it with this character, but I've not seen it happen yet. As long as they got one miner, they will rebuild. And you'll probably miss. You might go through and eliminate them and think you eliminated them, but you missed a miner. That would be annoying, but probably how it would happen.
Entering system. The void.
Why do we only have... Why are your shields low? That's interesting. They're recharging, though. Maybe they're boosting for some reason. All right, how far? We got a little ways to go. Good thing I got the SATA turned on. All right, Delilah, where are you? Delilah and the Osakas are in position. I think I'm going to go and jump into the Delilah. We're going to go in and start clearing make sure this area is clear. We got some xenon there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stop SATA. Gonna get up. Teleport 2. And autosave.
Entering
Pino
system.
Vino,
Yana
I
was-
recognize your name. You've been here for a X4 stream before, if I remember correctly. Nope, don't want you to go that way. Let's remove that order. Let's... Yes, okay. Any good mods? So, like, which kind of mods are you talking about there? Mods as in, like, from Nexus Mods? All right, so I have a list of mods I use. I need to do an export. But there's all my mods. Yep, nexusmods.com. Pino Vino. All right, Pino Vino, there is a Star Wars mod. It's called... here, let's do this. Nexus Mods. I will put this... I'll put it here, and that should send it out to both YouTube and Twitch. Then... let's go to X4. Star Wars Interworlds. And this one is for you, Pino Vino. Star Wars Interworlds is the name of the mod. I've not used it myself, but it's apparently really good. And let's see, I am missing out on some chats here. All right, so yeah, Surmay's Nexus Mods, that's where I get all my mods at. I get a few from Steam Workshop, but most of what I have installed here is from Nexus. They have their own Vortex, software called Vortex to manage mods and all that too. And I use it. Works out for me. I mod all my Bethesda games, Fallout, Skyrim, all of those get modded. I know, there's a lot of hate for Vortex. I like it. I don't have any problems with it. Mod Organizer 2. I tried it. It is... and I'm a web developer. I know code. I know how to get around things, but I hated Mod Organizer. Its user interface is just bleh to me. I know it works. I had to use it for Baldur's Gate 3, and it worked for that, but only because Vortex wasn't working for Baldur's Gate for some reason, so I had to use Mod Organizer. But I much prefer Vortex. Does having economy mods really improve the power of factions? Don't know. The only economy mod I use is Tater Trader and Station Mules, and that gives you better trade ships, trade ship AI. It'll find better trades, the Tater Trader one, and then the Station Mule gives you new commands that allows you to set up a inter-station, your own stations trading, so that you can have one station supply another station more effectively than with the standard trade routes that comes vanilla. But other than that, I don't use any other economy mods. Yeah, Nexus. the site that I linked, Nexus Mods. That is probably the best source for mods. Better than Steam. You can choose, when you get to their main site, you can choose which game you want to look at, and it'll give you a list of all the mods for that game. And they've got X4 on there. They had X4 since, I think, pretty much since it launched. Similar. Like I said, I use Vortex. So when I click download on a mod at Nexus, it opens up Vortex, and Vortex downloads it. Vortex knows where all my games are installed at, and then it handles the installation of the mods for me. Somewhere I imagine Mod Organizer 2 does it similar, but I don't think it has a direct download. You have to download it manually, then add it to MO2. Is that right, Dr. Reed? Or am I remembering wrong? I don't want to misrepresent it just because I don't use it, because I know it's an alternative a lot of people use.
Entering Yanamus Zura 7.
Okay. So it used to have direct download. That's interesting. Mac doesn't support every game, but I do believe X4 is available on Mac. I can check that real quick, actually. Because one of the guys that watches here every now and then he's actually very much a Linux guy. Steam OS and Linux. So maybe not Mac exactly, but Linux, a Linux operating system. Yeah, so Steam OS or Ubuntu. So not Mac. There aren't a lot of games that work on Mac, unfortunately. Mac is more of a... I don't know. I mean, Mac, I like Apple. I use the Apple phone. I use iPads. But when it comes to their computers, I much prefer PC and Windows. Because Mac used to be like, oh, you get a Mac and you're going to do graphic design. You can use Photoshop, Adobe, Illustrator, etc. But now, I mean, on my PC here, I'm doing all that stuff just as well as most Mac computers can. And the other thing with Mac is like you can't upgrade it. You buy a Mac, that's what you got until you buy a new Mac. My PC here, I can keep this tower, I can get the motherboard, buy a new graphics card, upgrade the processor. You can't do that with Mac.
Entering system.
So I think that's probably one reason why not a lot of games get made for Mac. They can't be upgraded, and so they don't make it for it, because you make a game for the latest graphics card and you got a bunch of people out there with a Mac, they're not going to be able to upgrade to that latest graphics card, so they're not going to buy the game. So they just don't even worry about it, probably. I don't know. I'm speculating. That's all I'm doing. When I was working for my last company that I worked for in the States, we used Macs. I don't know exactly that there was any like actual benefit that they chose Macs over something else, aside from they worked with FileMaker, Apple's database system, so that working with a Mac actually made that easier to run that program. But other than that, like what I was doing didn't require a Mac. It could be any computer, as long as it had a text editor. And if you go to Steam, you can actually search for games based on the operating system they work in, and you can actually filter down to just looking at games that work on the Mac. If you have a Mac and you want to play games on it, that is. I know that I think EVE Online works on a Mac. There's a few others. Quite a few others. There's a lot of games that work on Mac, but it's not a common thing. You're doing lagging behind so much there, little buddy. Alright, I'm not entirely on friendly terms with the FRF, but if we get in there, and it looks like we'll get there in time, we're going to get in there and take out those fighters, save that ship from those fighters. We'll probably go after that guy, and then we'll work on this station here and secure this jump gate until the rest of the fleet gets here, and then we'll jump through, and there's a K sitting there on their side. What is an FRF construction ship is going through the Xenon sector? That is weird. Why would he do that? First time I ever got annoyed with X4 was last night. What happened? Are traders hard to micro? Is it 2 buttons? I get frustrated with the trading. Because you do have to set up a trade route. That part's not too bad, but you got to make sure that trade route's going to be profitable. Because the game will not do that for you. Which is why I got Tater Trader. But a Pioneer's police license and you get no reward for kills. Really? Well, you do it for the uniform. The service to the Alliance, to the Pioneers Alliance is reward enough. I mean, it is automatic. So if you set up a trade ship and you tell it to go to this system and to this system, trade between them, it will automatically find the best deals that it can between those two stations.
Family took her.
But it could eventually get to the point where it's no longer profitable and it'll just sit there and spin its tires, basically, and do nothing. Or even you could tell it, I've seen some people tell their trade ships to actually trade this particular ware and do nothing else but trade these particular wares, and just keeps on doing it. And if you don't look at it, you've flipped the market and now you're losing money. So that's why I prefer Tater Trader. It bypasses that altogether, and if it's not actually profitable, it won't do the trade. And I get to see, I don't have any coming in right now. Well, let's go look at the Hindenburg here. The Hindenburg is on Tater Trader. I've told it to just whatever wares, I don't care. I've set its home station to Grand Exchange, and I've told it can go 20 sectors out. It pays the same price at my own stations and sells for the same price at my own stations. And then that was it. It goes and it does its thing. We can look at its logbook here, and you can see where it's bought and sold. In the green is the profit. And you don't get that with basic. Now, Dr. Reed is right. For vanilla, build stations. Don't have trade routes set up. Build stations and take over the economy that way. If you're just going to do vanilla without any mods, then you definitely just build stations and sell stuff. I was planning to until Family Takur got taken away from me. So I've got to take Family Takur back. I will, if you're really interested, I will guarantee you that next week will be stations. Yeah, trade stations are the way to go instead of vanilla, or in vanilla instead of auto traders. Absolutely right. Travel mode.
Maximum velocity.
Engaging.
I'll stop.
Decreasing velocity.
I heard lasers going off. Somebody got close. Yep, there they are. As long as you set the buy and sell prices. Yeah, but that's a lot easier to do than micromanaging the trade ships. You've wanted mods for so long. Well, use mods. There's nothing wrong with using mods. It's a single player game. You're not hurting anybody else's gameplay. I love the mods I've got. Travel mode.
Engaging jump.
So yeah, Sir Maze, if you're really want it, I will definitely do a station build session next week. We'll put the main game on pause and we'll just work on stations next week. Yeah, I've got some consoles, but the PC is so much better.
Striking. Functioning circuit board.
I'll stop.
Cutting into.
Bannerlord, there are some good mods. I like Bannerlord. Did you play the original Mountain Blades? So those had some good mods too. You're an OG? Okay, yeah, absolutely. I liked it was Mountain Blade 2.
Not bad for a machine, I suppose.
I really liked oh, I can't remember the name. There's this one mod. There's like an all-inclusive mod. I think it was called Diplomacy Mod, and it just had all kinds of things just packed into it. It was really good.
They live to regret that.
All right, let's see here. Wing attack my target.
Engaging target.
See if that works. I hate the age. Travel mode.
Jumping to light speed.
Whose Steam playtime? Whose Steam playtime are you looking at, Dr. Reed? Your own? And Blade Warband? Yeah.
Eat space.
Bannerlord is just like, they took all the best things and just made it better. I love it. I need more time to play it though. Did we not go to travel mode? Oh, I'm clicked out of the game. That was it. Oh no, that's... Oh, wait. Yes, you could take over castles and keeps that already existed. I don't have that mod yet. I'm going to have to look into that one. Because that's... I'd actually really like that. Build my own castle and keep somewhere. Without having to take over one. That was always my thing with those games. It was like the first thing I want my own castle. I want my own keep, or I want my own city. So I'd constantly, I build up to that immediately, and then almost as soon as I got enough to take over a castle, I just make enemies of everybody, and then it's like, ah. So ended up, being loyal to a king. He's supposed to give me a castle at some point. He never does. So if I can build my own, that'd be awesome. Link the name of that mod if you don't mind. In progress. Okay, oh, that's fine. That's fine. If you don't mind, link that one to me, or give me the name of it. Okay. All right. No problem. That one. It was a year ago. Okay. If you don't find it, that's fine. If you do, just let me know. All right, let's get this station. Let's start guidance over there. All right, there we go. We have saved that FRF construction ship from the Xenon. Why are these guys sitting back here? They're supposed to be escorting me, but they're not. Wing resume assignment.
Fighter inbound.
Let's see if that does anything for them. They're not moving. Okay. Let's go here. Load out. And perception. Let's go. Their alpha group. Alpha's on attack. Autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
Bombard. If they'll do anything, they're not being very escorty right now.
Xenon defense platform.
All right. Is it because I'm piloting the Sin that they're not properly flying together? Yep. Okay. Well, that's annoying. It's an EgoSoft thing. Oh, the players flying the ship. Don't fly with it. Don't be a proper wingman. Don't know how to send it. Just type in the name. If you got the name, that's enough. I can find it that way. Oh my goodness. Oh, you said it? Oh, homestead mod. Okay. Sweet. I missed that chat. Sorry. Well, that's not a live stream of that. Next stream's no. Next stream is well, next Monday we'll do stations next Monday, and then after that, okay, come on, work for me. After that, we'll see about a Bannerlord stream during the week. I streamed it last year sometime. Nobody watched though. It was like nobody was interested in it. Those laser beams get pretty loud, huh? And it's only the skeleton of the structure there right now, so there's not going to be a big bang or anything. Where's the Tokyo? Now, I've got a Terran fleet following my carrier fleet. They've been following it since I left the moon. That makes me a little nervous. What are they doing following me? Yeah. That is true. It's because their fleets get big. Dang. I just attack them, destroy their fleet, make them an enemy, restore your frame rate. Alright, so the fighters are not attacking at all. There we go. It was waiting on a signal. Why was it waiting on a signal? Oh boy. I was ready to get my first package to set the HQ to build the Yankee ships. We've got Xenon fighters coming in. I bet you anything that K is right behind them.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah.
Eat space. Come on, you'll have to do better than that. You're making a big mistake.
All right, we got the Delilah set to defend position just outside of this jump gate here, so
Incoming fund transfer. Free
We
families.
Here's a little something as thanks.
make quick work of these fighters. There's the Osaka. One of the Osakas.
Engaging.
I would like to have the green and red outlines, but you can only get that when you're in a ship. If I take over, the fleet stops coordinating together correctly. So the tactical map will have to do. The laser, yes.
You're making a big mistake. Engaging.
The beam. The beam is amazing. I believe so, yes. Oh, laser? Wait, there is a laser? No, it's the beam, isn't it? What just came through? Fighters.
Prepare to eat vacuum.
Oh, the pulse laser. I think there's... No, just weapons. Yeah, the laser doesn't have a turret thing. But the beam does. So depending on the M that you got, I mean, most M's have a couple of turrets, so you'll be using the beam turret. There won't be a laser turret. So yeah, you'll be stuck with the beam, which is not a bad thing to be stuck with. The beams are really good. Not far now. Let's see, that K still sitting there. Although that K, no, it wasn't the K. That's a fighter that's damaged. I almost want to jump in there and take that K out from behind. But we're going to wait. We got to wait for the Tokyo. I can't go jumping the gun and getting my ships destroyed. Turn SATA on so that Tokyo can move faster. Can you change the interior of your ships? No. You can change your logo that shows up on them. So let me get to where the logo is. Well, isn't there a logo somewhere in here? I know it's in a small fighter somewhere. Let's go to Velvet Thunder. Autosave. Started a new save the other day, trying to play it hardcore. Settings with no reloads. Ooh. I'm only half doing that with this one.
System. Profit Center Alpha.
Alright, so that right there, you can change your logo. And you do that. I forget where exactly, but spacesuit global orders, nope. Lost your starter ship to a mine. Oh, man.
Entering system. Right promise.
Personnel bench. Look like I just bought a Tacoba. Well, nice. At least you got something else. I didn't know that there was an achievement for that. That's interesting. Modifications? No. Inventory? No. Stats, reputations, factions and relations, professions, empire. Oh no, here it is. It's empire. Here it is. So you got all these logos that are default. But then it tells you right here, chat's covering up. But underneath it, it tells you how to create your own logo or where to put it at, and then you can choose your own logo. That's really the only interior customization you get. There is the exterior customization, though. You got different skins, and you can earn different skins throughout the game. Different logos for each fleet? Really?
Family Ticker.
Maybe that's why I don't have a logo on this ship. Somehow. Where would you do that at? Organization name? I don't know why that's not in there already. Of course, I got the space in there wrong. I think there might be some skins on the workshop, yeah. But I've not messed with them. Click on the fleet leader. Alright, Delilah. Redesign, maybe? No. Not in there. Oh, there it is. Change fleet logo. Okay. It's still not showing up anywhere down here, which is weird. I thought it was somewhere, but it's nowhere. Where's the send supposed to have the logo at? I thought all the ships had it internally somewhere. Oh well, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, I know it's on the outside. I just thought it was on the inside too. Why do I keep losing connection to Twitch chat on my overlay? Maybe the ship is the logo. You're getting to, okay. They're just having issues today then, I guess. properly drag this over. There we go. Shouldn't be long now. Gonna get a save in before we jump into the Xenon territory. But then it's gonna be all hands on deck. What was that? That was a lot of messages. A lot of trades getting done. Get my personal small ships out of there. My medium and small ships. Oh no, he's going to go through there. All right, we're going to do a test run here. I thought. Where did that ship go? It's gone. Never mind. Not doing a test run.
Awaiting orders.
All right, close enough. Let's save. You guys ready for an assault on the Xenon sector?
Hello there. Hello.
Here we go. About to make it happen. A mod that removes fighters? Somebody asking for one, or they think they've encountered one? Look at the Terran fleet that was following me. They're here. Asking for one. Wow. So that Terran fleet that was following me, they took a shortcut. And they're here. Attacking this sector just like I'm about to. That kind of ticks me off. This was my attack, not theirs. True, lots of things to grab.
Entering system. Matrix. Number 451.
We are through the gate. Reservation for my first battleship? Yeah, go ahead. Although my Osakas are battleships, technically. Let's take out that power plant. Let's work alongside the Terran fleet here.
Hello.
Hello there.
Bismarck. All right, so when you say battleship, are you thinking of a particular, a specific one in here, or just any battleship that I create of large size? An Asgard? Okay. Asgard. Let me make a note of that. Because I do not have an Asgard yet, and I don't have the capability to make one yet. So it might be a little while. You got to, okay. Sounds good. All right, we have all the ships, both fleets set to attack that power plant, while the Terran fleet keeps the fighters and the K busy. Oh, 2 Ks. 2 Ks. I kind of want to get one of the Ks, though. Can't believe the Terrans did that to me, though. It's like it's working out to my favor, but it's like I was coming here to do this, and they beat me to it. Really? We'll see how it goes. We got the game saved. Just gonna have to roll the punches. All right, let's pull up the this Osaka. We're gonna transfer its fighters to the Tokyo as well. There'll be interception. And I want these Kakuris to also, well, they'll stay on bombardment for now, but they'll eventually be interception. No more fighters left on the Osakas, and I just have 6 interceptors for Delilah. Let's go ahead and transfer 1 Osaka to defense on the Tokyo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that completely.
You may live to regret that.
Alright, we're hitting it. It doesn't seem to be hitting back yet.
Solar power plant.
Have to try harder than that.
You're cooked.
Reply on the destroyer, target the storage first due to the huge blast radius. Yeah, when they go boom. Well, I'm not the one flying right now. Can I instruct them to target sub-parts? Yeah, I wish to. Now we're going to switch them to defense right now. Get those drones.
You've had it now.
Yeah, oh my goodness, look at all those drones.
Not good enough. You may live to regret that.
Got an interception. Maybe get out of there. They're getting hit by those laser beams. Alright, where is the Tokyo?
Please, no.
It's taking its sweet time getting here.
You're finished.
I just lost 2 Kukuris. There goes another 2. I lost the... Yep, there. The Delilah has no fighters left. Just the sheer number of drones this thing just launched. And that's why I have beams. And that's why I went after the power plant, because I wanted a challenge. Yeah, probably because they're always under attack. They're always using up their drones, probably. So they just don't have the option to have a full complement all the time. Alright, Tokyo really needs to get here. I think we're going to be okay, but get your butt over here, Tokyo. It depends on how many there are. This number that they had me a little bit worried, but I am taking them down pretty quick and easy. And my ships are launching their own defense drones now too, so that's helping. I mean, you can, but if there's a bunch of them, eventually some of them are going to get to you before you destroy them all.
You'll have to do better than that. You may live to regret that.
We were hit.
Usable. You only get so many, and then you have to buy more or construct more. I mean, if you get ads.
You've had it now.
Comparatively, they're cheap, yeah. On your stations, you have to construct them. So you're basically buying the parts for them, and then the station assembles them. For your ships, you dock at a equipment dock or a shipyard or a wharf to purchase new drones. I don't know, every ship that has a small dock can use them. And then your stations, of course, get them. Yeah, battleships have them too. Auxiliary ships can make them? Can they transfer them? Probably, since they're auxiliary ships, yeah.
I'll wipe you out.
You really didn't want to do that. Come on, you'll have to do better than that.
Explosion imminent.
Maybe using support fighters? Yes and no. If I could outfit the Sen or the Osaka with just a bunch of drones in the amount that I would like, then great. But you're limited. Yeah. So the Osaka can carry more fighters than it can carry drones.
Prepare to be wiped out.
Purple hexagons? Oh, that's some kind of mining is here. So if we go, just click the regular thing here. Matrix, I believe it's the hydrogen is the blue, and then silicon is the purple. It's color coding what kind of mining stuff is there.
You really didn't want to do that.
I can take more than that.
Wait,
Just lost another. Lost like a curry.
had it now.
The CAC are more glass cannon, in my experience. They hit hard, but if you get behind them, they don't have good shields or armor, so they go down pretty quick.
This is not good.
But if they get behind you, then you're probably going to lose your shields really fast, if not your whole ship. That's in a dogfight. I've not really encountered any capital ships yet. Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
Enemy spotted.
Alright, so the Tokyo has lost all of its Kakuris that were in interception. Looks like it has all of its Terran Chimeras still. They're doing okay. Hold up. If you make them mad, they are. Absolutely. No, he's still got shields. Why is he showing his health bar? That's weird. Now, if you make them mad, they can be a real threat. Oh, those are defense drones out there. It depends on the random roll that you get when you start a new game and how much you've affected their economy. Like for this save game, the Terrans are doing perfectly fine. If I ticked off the Terrans, they'd wipe me out in a matter of hours. They can, yeah. Every NPC faction can buy ships from you if you have a shipyard, and you've allowed set their faction to be allowed to buy from you. Yeah, that too. What Dr. Reed said, that's true. Okay, the Tokyo has gotten way too close and is now getting hit by the plasma cannons. That you'd have to ask Dr. Reed. I've only had one game where I got to the point where I had a shipyard and then the save file got corrupted. So I don't know. But from what Dr. Reed has said, it is a good way to make money. Supposed to. But it hasn't launched its fighters yet or anything. Where are you going? Why did you boost and use up your shields? That makes no sense. 20 billion? My goodness, man. If only that was real money, right? Oh, you can tell it to attack turrets and shield generators. We're gonna target turrets with him since he's up close. And he just lost a something. Maybe that was a defense drone. It would not be funny. I mean, yes. I would definitely reload. I'm not gonna lose this Tokyo. Alright, so is it doing that because of the formation I have done? Set formation. Do I know which one it has? No. Let's go behavior point guard. So Tokyo is on triangle. Let's go to point guard with it as well. Maybe that will make it go. Or is it? Oh, I can't get it yet because he's not trained enough. So let's go with it's on triangle right now. Let's go V shape.
Hello there.
Don't want to do that. All right, Dr. Reed, why is it not launching the bombardment squadron? My Tokyo is sitting here orbiting the solar power plant. It got within range of its turrets, and it's refusing to launch its fighters. What are these? Where did they come from? Those are defense drones returning. Okay. Why isn't it launching its fighters? All right. They're set to attack now. It's launched. Still got defense drones out there, but
No good.
there go the fighters finally. All right.
I'm going to wipe you out.
We'll see how these Terran Chimeras work out. I don't know if that's the Chimera. That's a Kakuri. There's a Chimera, lost the shields. Yeah, they're getting chewed apart. I don't like it. We're gonna have them all come back. I don't want to lose them all. Yeah.
Eat an asteroid.
Xenon spotted.
Well, I'm losing Chimeras and Kakuris like crazy now. Oh well.
Hello there.
Hello.
It was an experiment. What is this pilot doing? If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. I see a K on the radar there. 2 Ks. They still got some Terran patrol destroyer Osakas out here. We're going to get those Ks in a little bit, especially that 10 million one. This is the one time when, like, I wish I had plasma. I really wish I had plasma turrets. Something. Okay.
Explosion imminent.
I know this is probably not the most exciting station attack to watch, huh?
S.
There's something.
Awaiting orders.
Let's check on those Ks. Where'd the 10 million one go? It disappeared. Oh, those Osakas look like they got that 10 million K. I might not have to worry about them coming after me.
Solar power plant.
Continue the fight. Tokyo, let's make sure fighters are docked, and Delta will be on tech. Let's get everybody shooting at this thing. Are you seriously waiting for a signal swan song? Say that. Speed this up a little bit.
Explosion imminent.
Yeah. Autosave. So Tokyo looks like it's going into orbit again. Just hope it doesn't take too many shots from a plasma turret. Looks like it's okay. It's not. Shields are not being impacted at all, so that's good. Got this station down to half. Oh no, there's the shields getting hit.
Explosion imminent.
They keep rebuilding that part. They keep destroying it. I need the Tokyo to get away from that plasma turret that it was sitting next to. There you go. Just sit right there. Why can't it just sit right there? Oh no, not
Explosion
there.
imminent.
Get further away. It had a spot earlier that it could have sat at and been fine, but it's choosing to keep on moving. And now its shields are really hurting. So we're going to go take control of the Tokyo. Demoting that pilot. Come on. Almost. All right, far enough away. We'll probably actually just stay in the Tokyo for now. So we'll keep going that direction for a moment. And oh my goodness, it lost so many of its weapons during that process. Sit right over here.
Explosion imminent.
The Tokyo is very slow. That is a drawback. I have not flown a Honshu yet, no. Is it slower?
Explosion imminent.
Can't be much slower than the Tokyo. It took me a whole minute just to turn around.
Explosion imminent.
Tell it to fly 50 kilometers, go to the shop, buy groceries, go to Costco, grab a coffee, get home, and Honshu might almost be there. That is slow. That is slow. I'm going to look up plasma. Argons have plasma turrets, and they're in plasma turrets. So I will be outfitting something with plasma turrets soon. Thought I had one of the Osakas with plasma. Guess not. Okay, I'll make a new Osaka. Put plasma turrets on it. And it'll just be... I mean, its only purpose will be to come in and take out stations. Still got SATA going.
Explosion imminent.
It's got 20% toll left.
Explosion imminent.
Oh wow, 18.
Explosion imminent.
So this is where I'm like, I love the beams because the beams are like much more accurate. They miss far fewer of their shots. If I had all beams on there, that would have been dead a lot quicker, I think. And autosave. Station hull is down to 16% and dropping. Oh, come on. I really want to use SATA right now. save you uploaded it. Okay. I'll probably have to check it out. All right, here comes the K's. The K's are getting ready to attack me. Come on. I'm going to teleport back to Delilah. Oh, they turned.
Ship within sensor range.
Also the Bourne Split War. Okay. If I got time this week, I'll check it out. I had a bit of a setback in my programming last week, so I'm having to really focus on that this week. Come on, let's get this thing. It's a 39-day save. Definitely sounds like it's going to be fun.
Hello.
Hello there.
K.
Or reverse. Didn't do it. I must have done all the work against killing the Xenon sectors. The only input from me was a slight help to split. Cool.
Maybe last.
Alright. Why are no ships attacking this one? Target nearest hostile.
And
Locking weapons.
Why is it not being shot at by a turret or two? Oh, because it's stuck inside. That's funny.
container.
We're going to get up. That Chimera's just running away. I realize now I typed in Terran Chimera instead of Terran Chimera. Whoops. It has. It took cold damage from the Terran fleet that was here. And I thought it was going to attack with the other one, but it didn't. Okay, they're waiting on a signal again. Why? There was a time when I liked when they introduced that whole wait for signal thing. But now, they're most of them I just find it annoying. Why are these not working? Go away, let me in. There. Oh, here it comes.
Awaiting orders.
Hello.
Oh, it's got a wise. I turned off save mode. Guess it doesn't turn off if you're still in the pause menu. not firing any plasma bullets. And it's in range of my Osaka.
Explosion imminent. Incoming front.
Awaiting orders.
Danger.
Oh no. This whole sector is filled with Xenon. We're not going to be done with the fight here for a long time. This battle probably for this sector is probably going to extend several sessions. Like I said, next week we'll do the station building. And then after that, we're probably looking at another 2 or 3 sessions taking out this sector. And then at some point, I'm going to build a command station in here again, take over that sector. And I'm going to take this one, and then I'll take this one. I'm wiping the Xenon out from over here entirely. I don't have an Asgard yet. One day. Let's get this back on SATA. I don't know, since I've never had an Asgard, I've not had a chance to put it into the ship builder.
Explosion imminent.
So I don't know the difference of those two weapons.
Explosion imminent.
I've got SATA mode turned on. It speeds the game up. This is how I do whenever I'm like, I need to get some money. I find some good trade routes, turn them on, and put on SATA mode, make it go fast. My ships are still attacking the station. It's almost done. But they're bringing in their construction, or not their construction, but their these little ships here, they're trying to bring in supplies to keep the station alive, but it's not working out for them. And I've taken out 2 Xenon Ks now.
Incoming fund transfer.
They were trying to stop me, but it didn't work out.
Here's a little something as thanks.
I don't know. This was the whole plan tonight. Was to the Xenon destroyed my station and family took her, so I'm enacting revenge. Yeah, near the end of the stream last week, the Xenon destroyed my station over here, and family took her. I had one sitting right here. I owned this sector and everything, and they came in and destroyed it, so I'm like, gonna take them out. Can't let them get away with it. Where are you trying to go to? Need to destroy the rest of the station. What's left of it? They're trying to build something there. That's what it is. Oh, I see it. Alright. I'll go handle that manually.
Explosion imminent. Solar power plant.
So you can see, barely see the outline of solar power panels there. Oh yeah, Terran. The Sen is. The Osaka and the Tokyo. Right?
Explosion imminent.
There we go. That's gone. What else have they got here? Yeah, the Terran Sen is pretty maneuverable. There it is. There's another outline of something they're trying to rebuild here, which makes the station still here.
Explosion imminent.
I don't understand that reward request. UWR1 chain. I feel like I'm missing something, because I don't understand. Anime thing, yeah, I don't know anime.
Container.
I'm still working on. I've only been partner for about 4 months or so now, so I'm still working on all my different things. Yeah, it just hasn't been my thing. I've watched. I think it's anime. I've watched Death Note and Cowboy Bebop, and those are the only ones I could really get into. Really. And even then, I hadn't watched them dubbed.
Container. 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 Container.
Let's just click those. Okay. Yeah, so the only anime I've watched, and I had to watch them dubbed, was Cowboy Bebop and Death Note. Other than that, I'm just... Anime is over my head, really. Oh, they're loud. Those lasers are loud. Yeah, oh, what are those?
Drone 4.
Drones now?
Drone
Is
2.
this station still here? It is.
Solar power plant.
Well, so whenever you have a station that you're trying to destroy, they will still be trying to rebuild it as you're going. So you can kind of see over there where the lasers are going, or my pulses are going. There's a scaffold, basically. We got to destroy that, and then the station is considered completely destroyed. And Dr. Reed reminded me that you got to get rid of the build storage too. Kind of. It's an annoying part of destroying stations for sure.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, so that one said awaiting orders. Does that mean we did it? We've done it, finally. Now I'm going to step out of the pilot's seat. My joystick is drifting. Alright, so these two go over to there. Information, go here. Let's get rid of the attack. We did, let's go. Oh, it wasn't that kind of go. It was more of a, let's go over here. Because we're not done. Not by a long shot. Not tonight. But, well, maybe the Xenon Factory tonight. Let's go punch that in the face. Because it's almost destroyed.
In addition to,
I get to reroll 1d20. Let's turn on O. See that. Got Got me now? So that's there. Let's take the Tokyo, have it go back to what's Lumia Stream. That is a software that I use to control my lights. It does the text to voice stuff, and it's my chat bot, different things like that. Let's send the Tokyo over here because
Awaiting orders.
Osaka with it is going to get refitted. Oh, look at that. We took out this station like it was nothing because it was almost already gone. So that was good. And then we're going to have the Delilah return to here. And then, so I'm wrapping up right now. Here's the plan for next week. Next week we're going to go in. We're going into, we're going to go to the station builder, and we're going to work on stations next week in the station simulator. And at the end of next week, we will load up the game briefly to place a starter station for Family to Occur. And we'll design that in the station simulator along with other designs. And then we're going to specifically design a new station to take over this sector with the modules I currently have access to. So that's the plan for next week. All right, Surmays. It's going to be a long time before we exterminate them. So we'll see you next week, next Monday, for some station building. And you have a good one. Take care. Thanks for watching. Let's see, everybody is out of there. All ships are together here. And Tokyo has its Osaka with it. I'm going to let this go shortly after I end the stream, just to get the Osaka and the Tokyo where I want them at. They're all set. All right, we're... Oh, it went down fast. That's another one. Oh, it just went past us. Didn't know what to attack, apparently. Alright. Let me double check. Do I have a list of all modules I currently have access to? I do. Very good. Just a couple jumps away. I'm going to let it get through this sector here before I save the game. That's where some
Awaiting orders.
Xenon can show up. And there's one there now. Xenon K. Come on. Let's just get through the sector without engaging the Xenon K. All right. Oh gosh, there's another Xenon K here. Eventually, we're going to have to build a station here and just really... That's kind of what I'm taking on as my responsibility now, is like keeping the Xenon in check. I'm going to start over there at Family to Occur and just take out those Xenon sectors, and then we're going to plop down a station and a tick of his choice. Maybe I'll build a gate station and put it up there at the gate and just like demolish anything that comes through. I'm gonna have to look up those designs. Just want you to be right there. And now we can stop the SATA. It's auto-saving. Well, that's the thing. I've not really taken any resources away from the AI. I've not like bought a ton of ships or anything to cause their stations to have less money or less supplies. SATA mode's still on. So I don't know why they don't already do their thing. Well, actually, the Terrans are doing okay. But they only send one fleet out at a time, and that fleet will do some massive damage. But then that's it. It's one fleet, and it returns before or it gets destroyed after doing a lot of stuff. But I don't know. I'm having a hard time deciding, do I go for the economy first or the fleet first? And I think I'm leaning towards the fleet because that was what this character was supposed to be all about, was having a combat fleet ready to go. So that's what we're going to do. But that's going to be it for today. Going to be back here next Monday. Going to be here this coming Sunday with D&D. And we'll see what happens in between then. I'm hoping to get more streams in like I've been doing the last couple of weeks, but we'll see how work goes and everything if I have time for it. You have a good one too, Dr. Reed. We will see you next Monday, if not before then. Everybody have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.